Hi folks, so it's the final day of the top 8 stage in the Battle for the Seven Kingdoms. We are going to watch a game between Poland is Coming and Queen Elizabeth's Bastards. So this is still one of the undecided matches. We have the Whiskers Kings and Super Ducks fan club already through, but this one still to be played out, as well as Gauting Gardeners against Win by 5. So I think those are coming up tonight. But the two Poland games are happening now. And let's see. So Henry lost one against Marek, and they're going to need Francis and Rupert now to come through. And Francis plays next. And the matchup is quite interesting. So we've been on both sides of this particular match quite a few times. Actually, Fealty against Qohor. So Stark Fealty from Stalek 2023, direct copy, quite dated, but honestly hasn't changed that much. So uh, 42 characters, all the usual suspects, everything that has renown, including the Fast Eddie. We have
But
Rob
this version
first
does
hand.
have at the gates and some nightmares, right?
Has two nightmares exactly. Only two bodyguards, but it's not up against aggro here. Two milks, which could be useful. It has the pointy end, which Barakohor will constantly need to play around. It has Morgulis, so Barakohor can't just spend attachments that help rush. They will have to put bodyguards in.
Yeah, you have to be careful if there's a weird Murguri situation where you want to play King in the North, right?
Yes, exactly, and also there's Crown
Oh,
for
but no,
Merkin's
wait,
command.
they don't have King in the North, I'm sorry.
Oh, they don't.
That's embarrassing for us, I'm
we'll
sorry.
we'll talk about that in a
We
second.
already
Yeah.
started recording again, so let's not do it.
Yeah. No, Crown for Merkin's command is. We played that last year when we played Bara, right? In the Seven Kingdoms, we had this matchup where we had to play around the crown, and
I mean, you have to play around the crown, you have to play against Recon, you
Recon
have to play
Kansas Qohor.
against Caitlyn, so there's a lot.
Yeah,
Can't be played at Stark has.
and
But there are how many Recons in the deck?
two Recons.
Two
You
Recons.
usually trade him for air, but if he blocks Qohor, I mean, he stops Zorahai from
Yeah,
coming
he's
in.
pretty good.
Imagine trying to trade a 3-cost attachment when he's still in
Yeah, I
play.
mean, you can't even attempt, I think.
So Bara will have initiative. There's the maiden. Smith needs Econ. There's nothing else
I
basically.
mean, armories you have to
Mm.
just spend immediately in this type of matchups, but
And
this is
burning
good.
the books can get rid of milks and the bodyguards before a potential Morgulis window. Also has city besieged on the locations, so I don't know. That's more useful because it's a two claimer, especially if it's power challenge, of course. And Robert's Rebellion can't really be played against Stark Fealty going first and not closing because there's such a good chance that you will lose power back, I think. And Matkins Command that will play out with that crown, so that could be quite interesting. So no Warhammers now, you can't play them, so that also means no Intimidate. That's not the main team against Stark really, has the fast Robert. Going to try to get some quick power. And Lysandre is here with some Relores, as usual. And there's also a wasted slot because they put in Andrew Estermond. He can save from Stark's Murgulis, I guess. There's no Gravin to cancel that.
There's
And
no graded at all?
no,
No plot also?
no blood. But some rushy stuff here, right? So we have Justin, Messi to stand Robert. We have Richard Hawk with Renown. Stannis can get Lightbringer. So you could try to be quick, and you have the two claim plots. You can win power challenges, and it's not too bad. And hunting accidents, that kind of stops. There's no sweet slips or anything like that. So if you put that on someone like Caitlyn, I mean, Rob can stand the whole board, but if he doesn't stand Eddie because there's a hunting accident, that's not the worst thing. And Milks on demand, of course. I think
Yeah,
according to the
Milk or
schedule,
Daisy.
we should have started, and there we are. Dice is in play, by the way, on setup. So Dice, Recon, and Reducer. Now, do you keep Recon, see what Qohor does, or do you go immediate air? Francis sets up Tormund. So he has
So
the
that
one
is actually
Intimidate.
the one Intimidate, yeah, and I found Intimidate to be good. If you can start intimidating on Intrigue, they usually weak on Intrigue. So. I mean, obviously not now, but if I have Azor ahead of me.
They will grow big though.
Yeah, I mean, and Winterfell, of course, is super annoying.
So Francis goes first on purpose here, which I would not have recommended.
You have some intimate, but yeah, I don't know. Stark usually doesn't have anything that they can really do going first. I don't like going first in Stark Fealty.
Maybe back when you had red priests available, you go first, but I duped Alistair. Also no air, right, in this version of Qohor.
No, right? Mm.
I think so.
I also struggle with that sometimes. I mean,
Plots are not the best. But okay, so he has
but
this.
if you play the big Robert, this core Robert, I think air is good. For this Robert, I don't know. But,
He has now Azor Ahai on Tormund. He's the one character that you cannot ever save because he doesn't have a bodyguard. You can put Redguard's Blessing and save with Andrew Estermond. No, you can't, right? That doesn't work out, sorry. So Andrew Estermond saves unique Baratheon characters or something like that. Well, there's Milk
yes.
anyway, so now Tormund's just a body without Intimidate and Renown.
Mm.
And if you trade him away, there's your Azor. So you have to trade the Azor for a Seal of the Hand first. So that it's not wasted. And then that goes on Alistair, which is awkward as well.
It's not the best start for Bar, honestly.
No. If you try to trade it, I'll just click on here.
Of course.
So if Francis loses, it's over, by the way. Like we said. They need to beat both of the remaining ones. The last one is what is it? It's Hollow Hill for Stark and for Bara it's Brotherhood. That's we can't really call that one in advance. That's an interesting one. This one, I honestly I fancy my chances with the more typical Bara Qohor, the one that we played last year.
I mean, the one that we played last year doesn't exist, so
Yeah, I mean
I
with
think
that plotline.
that plotline and I think the Intimidate Robert,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think against Stark you can let them be without trying to do some Intimidate and so on. Although Mila's annoying against that Robert. But there's Baratheon supporting, so.
Okay. Ooh, hits fast steady. That's nice. Now, do we depends on what's getting traded? Okay, it's the one coster.
I don't think you should take Recon.
I mean, he's probably putting milk on Daisy.
Yeah, but you can air Daisy away and just replay her.
Yeah, she has a bodyguard.
Yeah, but Bodyguard can also. I don't think. I think you can let Daisy get milked early and then you trade her. I think you. Then they lose one attachment from that and. You know. So there's the milk.
Mm-hmm. Quite predictable. Well, if the board stays like this, Stark doesn't have much, and AD has been discarded.
Stark has the gate. You have so much dupes on Sans area. But you could also just randomly claim Daisy. Uh, but without time for words, you actually don't get her back so reliably. Oh, there was a brand behind her.
Right. Well, he comes there, so that doesn't have too much.
Military. They just spend the armory and the two other
Yeah, I
posts.
can't see how the next plot isn't just something like the Smith, right?
Yeah, I think you just spend it right.
Well, maybe you leave it and tempt the Smith, but it's not like you want the Smith gone. City besieged nears both the armory and Great Hall. No, it doesn't. Didn't open the gates. Well, doesn't matter now. So with Sansa, not with Arya. Doesn't Arya just stealth Tormund and it's unopposed?
But then I guess you get dominance this way, so
Okay.
about the same.
Didn't trigger the gate, so it's not desperate for any cards just yet.
I think there's air for Stark now. Oh, and
Ooh.
early.
One time where you can
Red
guarantee
King.
that it's not getting crowned, right? And now
Yeah, and honestly, the Stark board is shit, and they can't really carry. I mean, shit.
Rickon,
It's not.
yeah, Rickon's not
Rickon's not
not
gonna
staying.
stay. Yeah. You have to not cancel your own air with Rickon.
I mean, the thing is, Francis, with a bit of luck, right? Another character uh, instead of the reducer can then go with the two claim plots and see if maybe you can try some military stuff.
First, Eddie comes in.
Yeah, no, he's not getting duped probably because one's already gone. I think Stark will sack then the gate and have good cards going to the next round.
There's a King's Road, so I think you can marshal basically anything you like.
Yeah, probably even without spending it almost. You need to spend it if it's Robert.
Oof, but that's. Are we thinking of.
Hmm.
Oh, that's good. I was thinking maybe we're
But
getting
before
rid of.
marshalling, now Stark can marshal something else and then the hunting accident goes.
Yeah, if you could have another character get rid of that.
Arya, Sansa, and Caitlyn. Forget about the other threat.
Yeah, I think a big character would be much better, but.
Here's where Francis would also benefit honestly from Air, having that useless Alistair trade into something bigger. And you want Alistair to be gone really for Mad King's command. Oh, he's staying. Okay, might keep Recon just to stop that Azor Ahai being traded.
But I don't know. Maybe he's just gonna put bodyguard on so he keeps an extra attachment.
Well, we'll see.
Is there really nothing that could have been marshaled?
Maybe just nothing that he wants. Keeps the hunting accident, of course. I would lose that here. You have an Azor Ahai that's not tradable past Recon, and you have one milk that's not yours. Yeah, so you have that's the only attachment. So Recon just triggers. Okay, the board is dodgy, right? And there's two
Yeah, the
claimers
board
to
is
come.
very dodgy.
But you stopped Bara doing anything. And you have Sansa doing intrigue against their two cards in hand, right?
And you still need to claim something uh, to get rid of one bodyguard when recon triggers, I guess. Oh, I know.
He was
But there he was playable
playable, yeah.
instead of Sansa, maybe. Then you could have defended that. I mean, opposed at least, but you know. Was he not? You could play him and a bodyguard still.
Well, Francis isn't going to sack the attachment to force recon off the table, then it's almost like Morgulis leaves 2 characters against Alistair. But I don't think it's needed. It is a consideration.
I mean, yeah.
With 1 bodyguard on Arya, really. Okay.
But why from Sansa? I mean, Rickon is gonna have to sack himself sooner or later.
Maybe wants Ricon's bodyguard back in hand.
That's fair enough, I guess.
Now, question is, does he use the gate? Or does he still have 2 playable cards? What do you think? 2 claimer for Bara? City besieged, I mean, look at the icon. Stark has another heir.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are you 100% sure that they do?
Not 100%, but I think they do.
I have my doubts, so I will check. But I wasn't paying attention when you were reading
Okay.
that.
We're going straight into the Morgulis. Because Alistair's dupe was taken, so now if there's a military icon coming in,
You were right.
Stark might be in trouble. Or maybe not, actually.
Not sure if that was a good call.
Well, depends.
I mean, they're gonna have very few icons now. It depends, yes, what Bara has, but a bit risky to me.
Bara now has nothing, that's their military pressure window gone.
Yeah, but Stark has 4 gold to work with, 5 with Fealty, so... Something big. If this is now Melisandre is gonna sack his belt for Baratheon. It's the best Stannis or something.
But doesn't come with Lightbringer. I think he'll do military now. If there isn't a defense, I don't think there can be with 5 gold enough defenders. Well, Daisy and... No. Daisy and
No.
nothing. You need bodies though to survive this, and then we go into Robert's Rebellion maybe.
I don't know about this.
There's small folk mobs in the deck, I think. If that comes in, that's 4 strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't come in, so I think Arya and Rickon are going now. Must be Mira then.
Yeah.
Which is not bad long term.
I don't know. What happened there?
Why not just the military?
Yeah, why not on a post-military?
Things like this can cost you the game.
Yeah.
Well, there's the second 2 claimer.
The gates didn't trigger, so...
And the chance for Mira to go back in shadows with the winter plot also. Not happening. Yeah. Can't Stark didn't have better around there.
I don't think they should have moved Gurist.
Yeah, I think that's not a chance wasted, really. I mean, okay, it's 2 claims, so if you can still survive, Alysanne does military back with stealth and all. So Mira and another character. And it's not all bad, right? Then also the power gain, right? Robert stands once from Just, he can stand from
Or, I
Lightbringer.
mean, if there's Mira, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Has to be, right? Small folk mob would defend military.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well.
You say very well, but I don't know. There's one character on the board. That's best you can do. That's not exactly the best. Just need a big body. Need a rob or something, you know. But there's not enough gold left, right? So I think that's really bad for start. Like really, really bad.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's Stark. I mean, I don't think Stark played this particularly well. Okay, Morgulis gambling that Bara won't have anything. Bara honestly didn't have that much. But
Yes,
there's
but
nothing coming in, so why is the gate not triggered and stuff like
Bara
that?
had econ. Stark didn't. If
Bara
you
just wasted a
knew,
round, right?
yeah.
Just waited another round to get another character because nothing happened on City Besieged, and now Bara is fine because Stark didn't do anything.
I mean, and they pressured it with the military. Just enough.
Okay, do we stop stuff with Winterfell? If there's small folk mob, it can be played out with gold and win on defense, but then we just have to ask ourselves what happened in the previous round. Okay, so clearly there's nothing, so Alysanne is going to die. Justin gets blanked. What was he going to do? Stand, because he has
Stand
renown.
himself, yeah, I think.
No winter is coming, by the way, to play Mira out, and the winter is coming. Is he getting a Lightbringer?
He can. Don't see why not.
It's 2 claim power and Robert's super renown. Guess we then Winterfell the power challenge, right?
You have to Winterfell the power challenge, and then I don't know if there is small folk mob in shadows comes back, does a power challenge, but
There is no small folk mob in shadows.
somehow I doubt, yeah.
And he to defend military against the 2 claim, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And now can the gates trigger now, right?
No. I mean, they will be able to when Mira comes out of shadows.
Sure. Well, now double renown and he won't stand for what it's worth.
But why was Renown not blanked? Oh, there is, so.
So then Stark Fealty just decided to lose on purpose.
I mean, to be fair, now a lot of power is gonna be lost for Baratheon.
But the play doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The play makes so little sense not to defend yourself against the 2 claim militaries. Twice! Not once, twice. Could have just sacked Rickon there. Okay, it's 8-8. Well, we play on and there's cards in hand, so.
Yeah.
Well, there's no blank, so Bara has well spent 2 high initiative plots, so. And there's Winterfell to stop the Lightbringer stuff, so. If you commit both characters, they might stand mad then.
So We can't play air now. Cologne doesn't do anything. What else do we have?
Well, Crown makes it awkward if there's not a claim soap guy coming in.
I mean, the mob gets to become so.
But I think, okay, 8-18, if Stark still wins, fair enough, but wouldn't Stark be more winning if they just defended the
Yeah,
military?
I
They'd have
think
Arya
so.
there,
And Arya
Rickon
would still
there.
be alive, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you sack her and decide to keep Recon on the board and
Yeah.
sack her instead of Recon, and she's alive, she can be replayed. I mean, okay, if you have Summer, she can still be
I
replayed. But
think you sack Rickon and then Arya, Small for Mock, and Alysanne are all here now. I think, to be fair though, Bara would put both characters in the military challenge the following round. Well, Imri, well, now we're talking. Now we are within like one round of being able to close, but you still have to get past Winterfell. I don't think you trigger Imri here. Gulis is gone. Just wait until it's actually guaranteed. Now he top decked quite well, right? Got 3 out.
do you know, does Francis have any winter pots?
Don't think he does.
Let's have the Smith, right?
Yes.
So there's gonna be one round where we can do Winterfell. 2 more cards in shadows. So, surely Mira now.
Yeah. He's just going for it. Does he win? I'm not sure. I mean, if you blank Robert, that stops a lot of power and his stand.
So, here, he gets 2 renown, insight, power claim, and unopposed. That would be 4.
Could put in
It's 12.
mob for
No,
Daisy.
you can't.
How
It's
we
a
can
crown.
come.
I mean, again, assuming there is Mira now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just
I wanted to say, you blank. I mean, you Winterfell this one and blank the other, but okay. I mean, that's one way of doing it.
what if we now get seized on Winterfell?
Yeah, exactly.
I almost want to say that's the
And
play.
it's also, yeah, and it's also better to have, it would be better to have power on Justin Macy than get another renown on Robert, right?
Mm-hmm. Francis could also not panic about Winterfell stopping this challenge. He's doing well in the game. He's not gonna lose his board from here. I wouldn't have sacked Imri though if you're not closing. You sack the econ. You're doing well regardless of
You need
defenders,
to Winterfell this.
of course. Defend with Mira, then sack her with Smallfolk Mob. Oh, you
You
can't.
can't.
She's also... Okay, so that card is just not coming out now. Next time. Mira
I
staying.
mean, that's a risky choice. Bara's gonna have dominance. It's gonna be on 14. Can't imagine how it would possibly stop it up. I mean,
You can do military. Probably Angui gets claimed and dominance tied.
Why would just reduce around get claim instead?
No, he can't be its crown, so
Oh, yeah.
you won't lose those two, right? I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that was intrigue to get rid of the final card. Now what?
I mean, I can't possibly imagine how with 3 renowned bodies on the board, they don't just close in one challenge. And this board stuff,
You can Pointy and Robert to get rid of 3.
I guess you have to.
But Francis wins initiative. Is there a Stark Silisi? That means everything. Stark Imri? No.
No. Eyes through shadows. To kill something on defense.
You really should have nailed both here, right? One after each thing that was done. Lost one icon here, Stark. By not being prompt.
Well, that's therefore done, right?
Yeah, but you don't want to ask the opponent to play slowly because you might be reminding them of doing the Smith correctly, which a lot of people don't. There is no action to be done now. Milk still exists.
But not 3 of them. I mean, nightmares and milk, that's something.
Just more characters to make the AC bigger. So one hard trigger has been used, and there's Fealty. There we are. And you can put in small folk mob, so there is quite a bit of defense for the power challenge.
You can do.
Just do one with Angui first to see what happens there.
With Angui and then.
Milk for the AC and whatever. So that's
But no. I mean, if you calculate it's enough. 14 you need. Yeah, so it's enough.
well, but is it?
Yeah, 14.
What with small folk mob having 5 strength?
Oh, has 5 strength.
Okay. From Winterfell, right?
Yeah.
You can stop that, but then you can't stop military, can you? But that doesn't. Does that win? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, but dice, yeah, it's still.
Yeah, no.
It's fine. I think Francis miscalculated. Why not put the reducer in? That's.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I didn't see it as well. I was also calculating.
That was just game if he did it correctly.
Yeah, I was also calculating it for. Yeah. Okay.
That's a bad one, but it hasn't cost him
I
yet.
don't think it costs him.
Unopposed with double renown and stand for dominance, although Wyman also stands.
Yeah. For what that's worth.
Well, he does power back. We go another round.
Should have killed Daisy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what? He will stand, of course, to there for dominance.
Why did Wyman not stand?
I think we're still in the. Are we not in the window?
No, why did Wyman not stand?
Did he stand for small folk mob?
Oh, he drew for small folk mob. Okay. That's a mistake then.
Some mistakes were made towards the end there. And earlier, I mean, Stark got it back to 8-8, and that was after just a wasted one with Alicent, right? And Stark want to have any chance to need to play this more tightly, I think. Top deck was lucky. Well, come on. I mean, there was 2 gold wasted on City Besieged, right? Where you could have really run into trouble, but. Well, now it's down to Rupert and Templar. and we shall record that next. Not sure if they're playing right now, so we'll stop the recording here. But yeah, we'll be back with that one, I think. So join us then.